If you're hearing this, you're full of testosterone. So I'll be impressed.
I what's up, guys? We got another episode. This time we got a new guest with us. We got Shams, my homeboys.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a little something different. It's not gonna be a normal hour long. I hope not. This is what I said in the last episode, and it ended up being 50 minutes long. But in the fighting one, oh no. I said in the beginning of it, like, oh yeah, this could be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Ended up taking almost an hour. But yeah, no, this time we're fresh off of watching the documentary about Micheal Jordan, or the first 2 episodes at least. So we were like, you know what? All right, let's make a quick episode about it. So let's just start off with initial thoughts. What do you think, Shams? What did you think?
Oh wow, yeah. I liked it. Definitely liked it. It's like it was 2 hours long, but it felt like it was 5 minutes. Which is like,
that's facts. I looked on Instagram, and that's what everyone was saying. All the comments were like, "Yo, that 2 hours was really short, man. 5 minutes long."
Yeah, sure. I was definitely like super excited for this, like especially because like you always hear like Micheal Jordan is like the greatest player ever. You hear like there's never a timeline established. You know what I mean? Since we weren't around, because none of us would watch it.
Yeah. We were born too late.
Yeah, exactly. So like we missed out on the timeline of like exactly what happens. So it's just like it was like I just wanted to see like stuff, maybe like get some details and all that, because
because the only thing we hear is like, oh yeah, he got 2 3-peats, and he had Scottie Pippen and what's it called? How do I forget his name?
Dennis Rodman?
Yeah. I don't know how I forget his name. He's a freaking he's a coon online, bro. He's a coon on Instagram. This dude
has been a coon way before that.
That's true. But like,
guys, forever
that's the only thing we ever hear about. It's like even like when it comes to like Kobe, rest in peace. But like when it comes to him too, it's like we didn't get like the full story, because what we were like, at what age were we?
Still
like,
very young.
Yeah, we were still like 10 and 8 while he was like destroying people. But like,
so literally was just everything you're saying right now. They literally said that on SportsCenter too. They were like, even Kobe, we didn't get his full picture. The one that we really got is LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron, and then LeBron, like probably not in the beginning phases. I definitely didn't know him in the beginning. Like, I don't know, I didn't even know he was on the Cavs first before, like, a long time ago. I didn't know he was on the Cavs first before going to the Heat. I thought this was when I watched him when he was on the Heat already. Like, I didn't know anything about basketball. All I knew was like, ooh, finals came up. Ooh, bet where Melo at? That's the only person I liked. This is like, that's it. But like, now we're witnessing the king, and then also the coming of the Greek freak.
Yeah.
But
it's nice to like get this little perspective, especially that basketball stopped right now. It's actually kind of perfect timing in a weird way. Like as far as like the season,
because the season is totally gone, so we got nothing else to do. Be like, you know what? Let's take it back.
And then it's like, hey, we'll entertain you guys, because this is like watching the next game that's coming on tomorrow. These are long NBA games anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the playoffs were supposed to start like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I looked online. It was like the NBA playoffs would have started today. I'm like, shit, bro. What are you gonna remind me?
Yeah, this season isn't coming back.
No, it's not. I doubt they'll.
I'm gonna be optimistic, but it's not.
I don't think they will, because then it'll screw up the timeline for the next one.
Yeah, but it's like it's a whole season. Like what? How can there be a season without a champion?
There's nothing they can do. This is like unforeseen circumstances.
Honestly, to keep it 100, I'd rather them fuck up the timeline for the next season and then make like the next season start late, or just like mess up the whole schedule for everything and finish the season, than just not finishing it at all.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, bro.
But it literally all depends on how long this lasts. Like, you can't base it off of anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you don't know if it's gonna be over even like a month or two from now.
Yeah. But now getting back into Mr. the GOAT. If
Micheal Jeffrey Jordan.
His middle name is actually Jeffrey.
Yeah, Micheal Jeffrey Jordan.
MJJ.
Jesus with sneakers on.
First of all, my first question is: he really played with Jordans on? Like, I knew this for a while, but like they're not basketball shoes. They're not, right? People hate playing in them.
His definitely were definitely made a little bit different than the ones we wear.
Oh yeah, that does make sense. Like his were like,
But you're right. They're still probably weren't the most comfortable shoes. Nobody really had the most comfortable shoes back then. Remember people playing like in Converse?
I mean, yeah, we were playing in Converse. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like even better shoes, but it's definitely not like now.
Yeah, obviously. Cause that shit looks flat. Cause there was one scene where it was like, it was when he got injured. I actually never knew he even got injured.
Oh yeah.
He landed
Oh,
flat
okay.
on his
Yeah,
foot, and I'm like, wait, yeah, that makes sense because you have a like your shoe is flat
yeah.
bottom, like
Broke
it.
his foot. Imagine, yo, imagine. I was just when I saw that, I was just like, yo, imagine like Derrick Rose's story. Like, imagine that happened to Michael Jordan, and we just didn't have Michael Jordan's story in the NBA because he got
Ooh,
hurt in his second season. Like, wouldn't that have been crazy?
that
Like
honestly.
that would be like, wow, we would have never
That would
had
have
that.
changed a lot of stuff because even
That's
like
what I'm
there
saying.
was a
That's
commercial
why
by
I
Dwayne
was
Wade saying that the only reason he even started playing basketball was because of Jordan.
exactly, or just like Kobe. We wouldn't have had Kobe
Exactly,
the
we
way
wouldn't
he
have had
was.
Kobe either because Kobe is literally like there's so many videos of just
He's
them.
the prototype of Jordan.
Exactly, like putting them not even side by side. They play the videos, they transition them like into each other, and all it's
Yeah.
the same exact movements. You're just like shit.
He said his only goal was to be better than Jordan when playing
Exactly.
basketball. Imagine he didn't have that benchmark set. Even LeBron. LeBron still says that he's chasing Jordan as like his ghost or whatever. So it's like so many players that were motivated to pick up a
Yeah,
basketball and
exactly.
keep playing.
This
It's like
one dude
we wouldn't have that.
who
And remember
was
too, Jordan's position. Remember when he got drafted and they were saying stuff like, "Oh, he's only 6'6". He can't lead
yeah,
into a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
championship."
Like the people on his
Yeah,
team, his teammates were saying that,
that's
right?
what. That's no. He was on his team, but it was like just a bunch of players around the league, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like that was basketball back then too, and a lot of people don't really like remember that. But it's like there was a time where like they were like, bro, if he's not a
Jordan
7 foot
wasn't the best.
center
Yeah.
and he was an elite center, then like you don't have that, you can't win a championship. You just have a bunch of guards running around.
Oh yeah, it was about having like a big man.
Yeah,
That's what they
exactly.
said when
And
they
he
traded that one dude.
he changed that around too.
They're like
Some
they were saying themselves like, oh no, it's impossible for one man to lead a team, and he did just that.
Yeah.
Well, in the
Oh
beginning
yeah.
at least.
Wait. I want to make fuck Jerry Krause, bro. Like, fuck him. Like, fuck that guy, man.
Who? What is? Is
Honestly,
he the general manager?
yeah, he is. But like, oh my god, like, bro, like,
For context, viewers, this is the person. What does he? He doesn't technically own the team, does he?
no, he's hired as a general manager, so he just
Okay,
makes
so
like the
he's
calls.
the one who gets the team together. So he put the team together. He put the Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman together, and all the other pieces around them. But this dude, oh my god, yeah, that had me fucked up. So after
Yeah.
winning 5 championships within how many years? Wasn't it within like 6 years or something?
No, so it was technically within 6 seasons. Yeah, you're right, 6 seasons. But in the middle of that, there's a 2 year hiatus where Jordan played baseball. So I
Oh,
guess
I
it'd be
forgot
like
about
eight
that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
seasons. Yeah,
That does make
yeah.
sense.
That's something that I wanted to talk about too. Like with the greatness of Jordan and all that, like his career, and I don't want to start getting into the LeBron comparisons like early and all
No, I
that,
don't.
but
I
it's
don't care
just
about
like,
no fucking goat comparisons.
yeah, but it's just like the fact
Leave
that
them
like
behind.
Jordan played 3 years of college and Jordan missed his second year in the NBA. Like he missed like
Yeah,
64
yeah.
games from it.
That was
And
starting off with having he was the first in literally points, rebounds, assists. Like what there was 4 things he was leading the league in during in
yeah,
the beginning of the
exactly.
second season. Like he was leading
Yeah, and
everything.
he missed that season, and he missed 2 seasons in the middle of his prime, in the middle of his championship winning
He
prime.
left
So I'm
during
just
his
like,
prime.
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, imagine how crazy Jordan's story would have been if like he didn't miss that season. Because look, he was number 3 on the all time scoring list coming into the season, all time scoring, and this is within like he missed so much time. Like he literally effectively missed like 4 full seasons of basketball that he
Yeah,
could play.
yeah. For leaving for that long, going that hiatus.
Yeah, leaving for that long, the injury, the staying in college, it's just like it's really a lot of things like missed and that like what if he had played that much time? Like could he have been number 1 in scoring? Like it's kind of crazy to think about.
What? How is he all time in scoring?
Well, he was number 3 all time, but then LeBron passed him this year.
Oh yeah, and
But
then Kobe was
remember
second.
LeBron, huh?
Kobe was
No,
second.
no, oh yeah, second it was. Wait, oh I'm sorry, I messed up the order. He was number. Hold on, let me make sure.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think he was number 4, and LeBron passed him, and then passed Kobe. I think Kobe might be number 3.
All time scoring list.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So MJ's fifth right now, I think. Is it it goes Kareem, it says Karl Malone, and now LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
Carmelo. Okay, so he's fifth. Okay, yeah. So Kobe and LeBron passed him. So he was third before Kobe passed him.
Okay.
And then and then LeBron. Okay, yeah. So, but all those players, remember, Kobe came out of high school and LeBron came out of high school. Jordan played 3 years of college, and he just the amount of time he missed.
Wasn't he cut his sophomore year? He was cut. He was cut his sophomore year, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was in high school. He was cut.
High school. Okay, never mind.
Which is something so crazy to me, bro. That is the greatest basketball player of all time ever get cut from a high school team.
I mean, they did say when I think like when he started, when he got into college, that he was very inconsistent, but they knew that they could make him a good player.
Yeah,
that's what that's the dude from the meme, right? Him running into the
the coach.
Yeah, Roy Williams.
Roy Williams or something
like that. Something Williams. Roy Williams. I think that's his name. He's the part of the meme that it's a football team, right?
No, it's a basketball team. It's North Carolina team. But it's like years later though.
Yeah. He runs into the locker room like waving his hands and shit, and the freaking players are yelling. That's funny as hell. He did it again with them. He did it again. I'm pretty sure, except he was actually like dancing.
Yeah. Those are funny moments. But this I really like this thing. I really like that it's happening right now.
No, but back to this general manager.
Oh yeah.
So again, for context, basically, after winning the 5th championship in 1997.
This fifth one, I think it was 97.
Yeah, 1997. They just won their 5th championship, the second one in a row again. So it would have been the second three-peat. But this general manager, Jerry Krause, whatever his name is, decides that everyone else is like they don't have anything left in them. He wanted to trade Scottie Pippen, the second best person on the team, and Dennis Rodman away.
Yeah.
Was he gonna trade Michael Jordan too?
No. Yeah. Basically,
he wanted to rebuild, right?
And he did want to keep Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan said that if you fire my coach, I'm not playing with you.
I forgot what the coach's name was.
Yeah. So essentially, by coach, he was basically saying he was trading Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So basically, he wanted to get rid of the entire team, the one that won them 5 championships.
Yeah, and that's something of like just like ego and stuff because like I mean I understand like they were kind of being jerks to him for some parts, and he probably was a jerk himself. So it's like it probably went both ways, but it's like everywhere you work at, you're not always gonna get along with your coworkers or something. If you guys are winning teams, sometimes you just have to like put your pride aside.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I can understand wanting to keep your team like as strong as possible. So it makes sense. You got to look toward the future. You can't just be like, oh yeah, these are some good these are some good guys playing for our team. You got to keep being like, what's the next step for us? But like, I feel like the way he did it wasn't right. Especially coming off of a championship. There's nothing like saying that you're gonna lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And honestly, I hate like teams that have like that approach of always wanting to be good, right? Like you have to sacrifice to be great, right? So if someone told you that you could win one championship, right, and then be like the assest team in the league for the next 10 years, or you could have 20 straight years of being like good, like a good team, a relevant team, but never win a championship, I'm like, you should always pick winning that one championship and being asked for 10 straight years because it's like championships are so rare, they're worth sacrifice. You know what I mean? Even if he's like, oh, we want to rebuild because we don't want that after like these guys get old or just trash, that's worth another championship. Having a few years of being a trash team is worth winning a championship. That's just always been my mindset.
I feel like it was too early to tell whether anything was gonna happen. It was like after that, like you gotta like. Even with like people deciding if they want to leave their team, like okay, like going back to LeBron wanting to leave the Cavs like a second time to go to the Lakers, even he waited and he lost the championship even after dragging everybody to the finals and losing it. Then he decided like I don't think there's anything here for me. You know what I mean?
There's nothing left here. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like he it wasn't like he won a championship. He was like I'm a fuck with y'all. Like, no, he didn't say that.
That's so weird. When the championship, like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Like, that's so weird.
No, like, it's different. It's different too because then it comes into like, is it like if you lose, does that really mean you have to leave? Because then it comes into question like KD leaving OKC to go to the Warriors. But I feel like the context is also different
Yeah, the thing
because
about KD is KD's problem wasn't that he left the Thunder. Like I honestly could care less. I'm not a Thunder fan. It's
mhm,
just the fact that he went and joined the one team that was 7-3-9 that holds
mhm, mhm,
the all time wins record. The team that just made it to the finals. The team that beat to the finals when
mhm,
they're up 3-1 against them. That's something I just can't get past. It's like
mhm.
you were up 3-1 with your partner against them. You guys choked the series away. They go and play in the finals, and then you join them. Like
Yeah, yeah,
you were
no.
beating them. You had
Like
this
back in the
you went to
context with like LeBron, it's like he dragged his team to the finals, lost it like completely, and then
yeah.
he didn't join a team that was already like at the top of the league. Like the Lakers weren't making the playoffs at all, like barely even like while Kobe was there for his final years. Like
Yeah.
so like that's a different context. So
Yeah.
even back in
LeBron's
the
a cannon, man.
yeah, no, like even like so back into like with the Bulls, it's just like it doesn't make any sense. It's like it's too early to tell
Yeah,
that
exactly.
it's too early to tell that you're gonna be in a drought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're definitely in a drought right now. Like
Yeah.
I mean, not gonna lie, Zach LaVine is a fun ass player to watch, but like that
But the
team,
Bulls are a horrible organization since Michael Jordan. They haven't been a good organization since they
yeah,
left.
no, he doesn't still
Like
work
they
there,
had
does
a
he?
fight. They got lucky with D Rose, but that wouldn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been.
but that yeah, because he can't do anything. He got injured.
Yeah. It's just like they're just badly run. It's like Michael Jordan was the
Yeah.
best thing that ever happened to the Chicago Bulls.
Hmm.
Because honestly, they would be a poverty franchise if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, I know. And then they got lucky to get like, two good pieces to put around him and then,
Yeah,
they built a six championship dynasty out of that.
exactly.
But
That's what I'm saying. Like, why do teams want to be good for a long time so much when you can be great in one moment?
hmm,
You know what I
hmm.
mean? Like with Toronto, the perfect example is Toronto, right? Toronto traded away their star, DeMar DeRozan, for a 1 year
This is my
rental of
team right
Kawhi
here.
Leonard. Yeah, no, but listen, but this is great. I love stuff like this because they traded a 1 year their star for a 1 year rental, right? And
Yeah.
they didn't know if he was going to sign back. He said that he
Oh
didn't
yeah,
want to.
yeah. When
He did it, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But they still picked him up and they won one championship.
Hmm.
And
For
one
context again,
championship
this
yeah,
is
in exchange for DeRozan, that's great, right? That's a
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah.
deal.
Just for the
Like,
listeners, this is context again. This is last year's championship when the Toronto Raptors picked up traded DeRozan to the Spurs and they got Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. They got the
yeah,
one championship. The you probably remember the one clip the in Game 7 versus the Sixers, the winning shot. That shit was crazy, bro.
yeah, it won like a sports photo of like the year or something like
Oh
that.
hell yeah, it should. That shit was crazy.
Bro, that
I
dude's a
watched that
freaking
live.
robot.
I
You
watched that
saw
shit
you
live.
saw he like just crouched and just like stuck his tongue
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was like, I did all I could do now. Like, I'm just watching with you guys. That's a savage picture, man. If I had like an apartment, I would get that picture framed. Or just or
That's
something.
oh damn. I should probably get that shit printed.
Yeah, you definitely should for
I'm
sure.
done by you need to get that shit. You need to make that
Yeah,
shit a poster. But
yeah, get a poster for.
no, but like these bulls though. And it's
Yeah,
like it's and then okay, so the argument that like the reason how like they like including in the GOAT argument, they always make this thing that he never had any competition around him. That
that
I mean, in his starting years, that doesn't make any sense because
yeah,
he was coming wasn't it like he had the Lakers with who had Magic Johnson, the
yep.
Celtics had Larry Bird,
Bill
like
Walton,
there was that was, the Celtics were a
Danny,
four All-Star team,
the
right? Oh
four
no,
Hall of Famers, not
Hall
even
of
All
Famers,
Stars,
yeah.
four Hall of Famers, and it's like, and he never beat that team because
Mm-hmm.
he was in his second year. No, actually, yeah, he was in his second year in the league, right? He was coming off injury
Yeah, yeah.
that
He
season,
played in the
and
playoffs
he
and he lost it to them, but
and
like
he
he
had no
showed off.
co-star. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah. He
sure
was
the average NBA fan can't name like another one of his teammates from that
no, I
season.
definitely can't. I
That's what I'm
definitely can't.
saying. Because he had nobody. It was just like, I don't know. It's like
Yeah,
people
no.
are like, well, he didn't win until he got Scottie Pippen, and it's like that's great, but what other superstar has? Kobe needed Shaq. Like every superstar
Mm-hmm.
needs somebody.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron at one
Even
point he
in
needed at least D Wade and Chris Bosh, or Kyrie and Kevin Love, or now Anthony Davis. It's like
even when
every
Kobe was like when Shaq left, Kobe did have like the other co-stars around him.
yeah, he had Pau Gasol.
Yeah,
He
Pau
had, he had a,
Gasol.
he had a You need help. Like that's what sports
Yeah,
are about.
exactly. It's even if you can say that it is, you can make it a one man army. It's like, or a one
Yeah,
man team. You need other pieces.
yeah,
You can't have one guy carrying four pieces of trash around. Like, not saying they're pieces of
yeah.
trash. They're NBA players. They're obviously
Mhm.
better than us. But like, you
On
still need
that
people
platform, it's
who are
different.
you still need people who are like, on a crazy different level. Like,
Yeah, sure.
it's just not how it works.
And the
Who
best
did who
example of like somebody not having Iverson was so great, but it's like he
who
never had not one piece, like not a strand of help around him. And then it's like
wait, who'd you say?
he Allen Iverson, like he dragged
Oh
his
yeah,
team to
yeah,
the
yeah.
finals. That was crazy. The fact that he was able to drag that team to the finals, that's probably the worst team to ever make the finals in NBA history. And like he literally gave everything he had in one game. Game one, he was legendary. They won game one. And after that, he never won a game after that. They just
Yeah, I
lost the rest
know.
of the series.
It
But
sucks the amount of people who haven't gotten a championship at all.
yeah, exactly. Not everyone's that lucky.
I mean, there are some people that they say like deserve a championship just because, they're like, they've been in the league for so long and they've done great things. But it's a
Hmm.
different thing to say like I don't know if Vince Carter has ever actually dragged a team into the playoffs. But there's a difference
Yeah,
between,
Vince Carter has been on some good teams. They
yeah, but
just
like if he himself has been the driving force of taking that team to the playoffs, like, because people definitely say that he deserves having something because he's gone after this season. This season was his last season, which sucks.
yeah, that kind of
But
sucks.
like him, or like saying like, Allen Iverson, who has, like dragged the team to the playoffs but hasn't been
Yeah,
able to get anything. You know what I mean? There's a difference because they have been the driving force, but they couldn't pull it off. Because they're by themselves. Like, even LeBron, when he did drag that last Cavs team to the playoff, he didn't win it. He lost
yeah.
it.
He had no shot in that one though. That was just not
There
fair.
was nothing he could have done, which doesn't make any sense because they won like the year before or something.
No, but are you talking about the year when the Warriors got Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that I don't know. Anything that happens in the Kevin Durant era of basketball, I just count like that. It really shouldn't count, bro, because like that team was crazy.
It was so weird how LeBron's team went from everything to nothing. Because how many pieces did they get? I mean, the thing is that they did get every single player. Most of the players that they got were like washed up. They like washed up D Rose and Dwayne Wade.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was a mess
Like,
too.
like their previous players just couldn't perform anymore at all. Like, not saying J.R. Smith is crazy good, but like the should have definitely been like getting more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Kevin Love, I don't know if he was coming off an injury though, was he?
Yeah, he was, but he was
Yeah,
washed up too, for real.
and then washed up. What's his name? He's on the Bucks now. Who's helping Giannis shoot?
Oh,
White dude.
what's his name? Kyle Korver?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like
Yeah, it's all good, but
who
like
shoes?
if you put them up against Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and
Yeah, no.
Klay Thompson, it's like whoa,
Iguodala and freaking fuck Draymond.
yeah, yeah. No, but honestly, like Draymond is starting not to get the credit he kind of deserves, and I don't like the guy either. But like, if people remember Game Seven, like the year that the Warriors choked up that series, he had like 30 points, like
Oh
in
damn! I
that
didn't even
game.
realize that.
Yeah, and that was the Game Seven of the finals. He played better than Curry in that series, honestly. And that's the series he got suspended, and people were like, "Oh, if he didn't get suspended that one game, the Cavs would have came back." But that's all in the past. That's still the craziest thing ever, coming back down from 3-1 in the
Oh
finals
yeah, no,
against a 73 and 9
that's one of the
team.
craziest stories we can ever hear. Especially that's one like that we've lived through too.
That's what I'm saying. All these
We
amazing
lived
moments
through that.
LeBron has had, we see all of them. Like we know them. We can quote them like scripture. We all remember them.
We know
But like
exactly
the
what's happened for
moment,
the past 3-4 seasons. Like,
yeah. But the Jordan moment is kind of like out of like an old
it's out
book
of
where we
touch.
can't
It's out
really
of
see the
touch.
words, and we're just like we get like small pieces. That's why I'm so happy with this documentary.
Yeah, no, because like like I'm looking at these players and I'm like I literally only know Jordan, Pippen, and like Rodman, like, but and I don't even recognize the coaches, any other players. Like, if I'm watching like a game from the past 2-3 seasons, I'll know, like, probably won't be able to name them because I'm the most terrible person when it comes to names, but I'll at least be able to recognize like like people on the bench, any of the like the 5 starters, even the freaking coach. You know, like you can definitely name some coaches now, but like you can at least like see their, recognize their face. But that time is just so out of touch. But
yeah, exactly.
For our ending topic, I guess.
Ending already, man.
I mean, it's only the first. It's only the first 2 episodes. Like there's not much. we didn't get that much, even though it was 2 hours for 2 episodes. We'll be back. We'll be back when next week, next Wednesday. No, I'm trying to think from like.
Can we talk about like some of the crazy one-liners in this thing?
Okay, we'll end it off on that.
The mic drops,
crazy one-liners that we got.
Yeah, I know. My favorite one was where they were like, "Hey Jordan," they're like, "If you had a headache and I told you there's a bottle with some pills in it, and 9 of them will cure your headache, and 1 of them will kill you, like, will you still take those pills?" And the guy thought like Jordan would be like, "Obviously not. It's just a headache." But this dude Jordan was like, "What?" He was like, "Well, how bad's the headache?" Like,
it depends how bad the fucking headache is.
Yeah,
this was he said crazy, this again for context. This was because he had a 90% chance of being, because this was just off the injury, so he wanted to. This is in the second year, right? Second year playing the playoffs against the Celtics. He had a 10% chance of getting injured again, but he's like, bro, it's 10%. 90% of the time I should be good. So like, let me fucking run it,
Yeah, I understand it too. That moment where it was like he played the 14 minutes and then it was like 30 seconds left.
Oh, I was about to say, who was the one like watching the clock for that shit?
That's what I was saying. Like, who's sitting there counting? Like,
no, they literally said that somebody was sitting there with a stopwatch counting it, making sure that he only stayed in the game for 14 minutes, but 30 seconds left, and they want to be like, take him out. Like, no, let him fucking play the damn game.
That coach was like, I'm not losing my job for you, Michael.
What would you have done in that context?
A second later, you're getting fired.
Oh yeah, I mean they did win, but what would you have done in that context? Would you be like, yo, fuck the job, Jordan, get in there?
This is one game. This is my whole career.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm not losing my job over Michael Jordan wanting to play these last.
Okay. What if it's the finals?
Oh well, yeah, obviously.
This is round 1 in the playoffs.
You got to do risk reward. That's just a regular season.
No, wait, no, it's not. This is a regular season.
No, yeah. This is just a random game.
This is to get qualified for the playoffs, right? It's against the Pacers, right?
I forgot who they were playing.
This was against the Pacers.
It wasn't a big game or anything. It just was like Michael was just trying to get his reps in and all that.
Really? I'm pretty sure he was trying to get qualified. That's the only reason.
It was a part of their, like, how like teams to make it into the playoffs, but it wasn't like some crazy game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, the Bulls won that game?
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah.
Somebody, one of the white boys made a shot. One of the white boys made a shot.
Exactly. That's how you refer to Jordan's teammates that aren't pitching.
Yeah, exactly. Ending statement. One of the white boys made the shot, yo.
One of those white boys made the shot. Facts.
That's the only thing you can say, because we don't know anybody. We don't know anybody else.
Yeah. Do you have a line that's?
I'm trying to think. I don't even know if I can remember anything. Damn. Do you remember anything else? Because if
any other lines, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. I know there was some. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, and I can't remember any other one-liners that he had.
I know, like, one of the famous ones is like, after Larry Bird saw him playing like his rookie year, he was like, "Yeah, that guy's Jesus wearing basketball shoes." Mind you, Larry Bird wasn't like, people see Larry Bird as like this friendly white guy now, but he was definitely like he was a dog back then.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that this dude was aggressive as hell, like playing basketball.
He was crazy, man. And I think next time we have like an episode, we should we should talk about that, like, next time we have like an episode like this. Like how crazy people succeed and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting. Talk about in sports.
No,
because Michael Jordan doing anything other than sports, he would have been a dangerous man. That man is crazy.
That's true.
He's a psychopath. You shouldn't be that invested into stuff. When we start getting down the road, and we start seeing some of the stories, we're gonna learn that this guy was crazy, bro.
He really, like, it even said, like, when he was injured in his second year, that they were telling him, like, you can't play anything, and this is while he's still injured, and he went back to college and was playing games without them knowing.
Exactly.
He really told the organization to shut the fuck up and do what he wants.
and watch out for like the later episodes. I'm telling you, like you're gonna start seeing stuff like whoa, like you're probably because remember he said when this before this came out like a few days ago, he put out that he said when people see this, they're gonna think I'm a horrible guy, like people are gonna think I'm a horrible human being because he remember he was yelling at his teammates and he was just like cursing
Oh
them out.
yeah.
This is just the beginning of it.
It was the part when Scotty was still injured, right? And he was just yelling at people like, "Tell him what the fuck."
There's like crazy stories of him like he's so competitive. There's stories about like him like taking money from like in betting and stuff and like playing card games. Like he would get so invested into it where he would like go crazy and just like try to take all his teammates' salaries and stuff.
Whoa,
like,
hold on.
And it's not even about the money because he made the most money. It was literally just about just
the competitive nature.
Best at everything he could do.
Damn, this dude. It's hard to say he's not the GOAT. It's hard to say he's not the GOAT.
Yeah, we just got the tipping at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say though, for that time, he really was the GOAT for that time.
Yeah,
that was his time right there. I have no idea who else he played against like during those 6 championships.
Mainly his competitions were like Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley.
Okay, so we still have some big names. Know what the fuck are people saying?
Oh no! I'm telling you, those are a lot of it is trolling, right? And like on Twitter and stuff, but it gets like repeated so often that some people run away with the narrative thinking it's true. Mm-hmm. But it's mostly trolling. Trust me, like every era of basketball has greats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, unless like the starting off.
He wasn't playing that whole like he's playing against plumbers and all that. That's
no.
He's playing against some plumbers. Of the freakiest people in the world.
God damn.
7-footers, like
yeah. They were saying if you were 6'6" that you got to be even taller and shit.
Exactly. So it's like it was so much going on.
He's not tall enough. Like, bro, what? Hold on.
No, it's Michael Jeffrey Jordan we're talking about.
We'll end this off on a last ending statement. What do you want to say about these first 2 like one thing?
About the episode of the podcast or just
the last 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes of the documentary. One statement about just the first 2 episodes though. What do you expect going later on?
I'm excited, right? I feel like we're just getting started. I feel like right now they're just showing us like the flowers and stuff.
Yeah, that's facts.
Some top things, you know what I'm saying? But like I know like in a few days we're gonna have some more intense things to talk about. Stuff. A lot more one-liners.
Juicy stuff.
Yep. Sure. I'm waiting for it.
I'm gonna just end it off saying that really was the one final dance. That was the last dance.
Yeah,
he gave him all the cards and was like, this 1 year is everything you got.
He said if you win 82 games, such a crazy thing to say. He said if you win every single possible game you can win, you still are getting fired. People are crazy, bro.
His name Jerry Krause, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
I ended off by saying, Jerry Krause, you're a bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, Jerry Krause. That's how we feel.